Welcome to TPM Vids. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and click the bell icon to be notified when we upload a new video. We also have Instagram and Twitter. You can find us at TPM Videos. The Universal Resort in Orlando, Florida is home to two world-class theme parks. Universal Studios Florida and Islands of Adventure allow you to step foot into the movies, immersing yourself into the world of so many well-known characters. The parks have no shortage of thrills and offer a great variety of rides and experiences for the entire family, from more mild experiences to the ultimate thrills for the daredevil in the group. Now, there's a lot of rides that simulate motion and trick the mind into thinking you're moving a lot quicker than you actually are, through the use of special ride vehicles and 3D screens. But don't worry, there's definitely high-speed thrills at the parks that move pretty fast. So in order of speed, today we're going to be counting down the top 10 fastest rides at the Universal Orlando Resort. Number 10. Since the removal of Dragon Challenge in September of 2017, it's brought the total number of fast-moving rides at the parks to 9. So instead of starting this list off with Storm Force Acceleratron, which only reaches a maximum speed of 10 miles per hour, and would be a pretty lame number 10, we'll list a few other thrilling rides that simulate a fast-speed adventure. So definitely check out The Amazing Adventures of Spider-Man at Islands of Adventure, and Transformers The Ride 3D at Universal Studios Florida. Both rides do a great job at mixing physical sets with 3D screens and offers a thrilling experience suitable for the entire family. Next, Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey at Islands of Adventure uses a very unique and one-of-a-kind ride system that takes you on a magical, thrilling journey. Again, this is another great ride that utilizes physical set pieces, animatronics, and 3D screens. And lastly, there's Skull Island Reign of Kong, also at Islands of Adventure. This ride has you boarding one of the largest trackless ride vehicles found in a theme park, and immerses you through 3D screens in a very unique way. It's also worth experiencing the ride just for the impressive King Kong animatronic alone. This figure is massive and very, very detailed. You will not be disappointed. Number 9. Woody Woodpecker's Nuthouse Coaster. Heading off to Universal Studios Florida into Woody Woodpecker's Kid Zone, you'll find Woody Woodpecker's Nuthouse Coaster. The ride opened on March 13, 1999, and was actually the first roller coaster to ever be built at Universal Studios Orlando. It's a Vekoma Junior coaster, so the track layout is quite short, coming in with a ride time of only 44 seconds, and it reaches a top speed of 21.7 miles per hour. It's definitely not the fastest, but it goes through many winding turns and is a good mild thrill to get you warmed up for the other coasters at the parks. Number 8. Harry Potter and the Escape from Gringotts. Staying at Universal Studios Florida, we'll head into the wizarding world of Harry Potter, Diagon Alley. As soon as you enter this impressive land, you're greeted by the fire-breathing Ukrainian iron-bellied dragon on top of the Gringotts Bank, which houses the Escape from Gringotts attraction. It opened with the land on July 8, 2014, and is a roller coaster 3D dark ride hybrid. The ride's described as being a family coaster, but it's pretty tame. Now, Universal has remained fairly quiet on how fast this ride actually travels, but after the first show scene on the ride ends, your car tilts about 40 degrees and you head down a 30-foot drop. So, coaster specialists have said it probably reaches speeds between 20 to 30 miles per hour. But after the initial drop, it's then a slow-paced journey for the rest of the ride. If you generally don't like coasters and are worried it might be too much, many non-coaster fans have loved it, and it's honestly not intense at all. Also, one of the best parts of the ride is the queue. The marble lobby is extremely detailed, not to mention the goblin animatronics that will definitely keep you occupied while you wait. This ride does have a single rider line, which can help cut wait times, but be prepared to store your bags in a free locker to the right of the entrance before entering the queue. The ride is a pretty fair length, coming in at 5 minutes, and overall, it's a smooth, immersive journey through the wizarding world of Harry Potter. Number 7. Flight of the Hippogriff. Next, we'll travel across to Islands of Adventure, where in the wizarding world of Harry Potter Hogsmeade, you'll find the roller coaster Flight of the Hippogriff. The ride originally opened on June 29, 2000 as the Flying Unicorn. Once the Wizarding World opened on June 18, 2010, it was then rethemed to fit Harry Potter. The ride was manufactured by Vekoma and is considered to also be a junior coaster. But for a junior coaster, it's pretty thrilling as it reaches speeds of up to 28.5 miles per hour. As you step into your ride vehicle, you'll find yourself on a test flight of a Hippogriff while you fly over the Forbidden Forest and Hagrid's hut. The ride has a sizable drop, includes many twists and turns, with the entire experience lasting 1 minute and 6 seconds. Now don't let the size of this coaster trick you, because even though it's small, it provides a decent thrill that's worth experiencing, if the wait isn't too long. Number 6. Dr. Doom's Fearfall. Staying at Islands of Adventure, we'll head into Marvel Superhero Island, where you can find the drop tower ride Dr. Doom's Fearfall. It opened on May 28, 1999, and it's hard to miss the two 200-foot towers peeking out of the park's skyline. As you board your ride vehicle, the Doombot does a countdown, then you're launched 185 feet in the air within seconds, reaching a speed of 40 miles per hour. Both towers offer the exact same experience, but the ride does look a lot more intimidating than it actually is. You definitely feel the G-force, but after that initial launch, you just bounce up and down at small intervals as you slowly make your descent back to the loading platform. The ride itself is quite short, coming in at about 30 seconds, but if you enjoy freefall attractions and the wait is just right, definitely check out Dr. Doom's Fearfall. Number 5. Dudley Do-Right's Ripsaw Falls. Heading up the path to Toon Lagoon at Islands of Adventure, we'll find the first water ride on the list. Dudley Do-Right's Ripsaw Falls opened with the park on May 28, 1999, and is based off the Dudley Do-Right cartoons. The ride takes you through this wacky cartoon world of mostly outdoor show scenes that tease you with water and prepare you for the big drop. Now when we say big, we mean big. Get ready to descend 75 feet, reaching speeds of 45 miles per hour in a matter of seconds. You're pretty much on a roller coaster, because when the log heads down the flume, you're actually traveling on a roller coaster track until it sends you back into the water at the very bottom. It's almost impossible to stay dry on this ride, so be prepared to get wet. Dudley Do-Right's Ripsaw Falls has a ride time of 5 minutes and 30 seconds, making it one of the longer rides on the list, and is a perfect way to cool down on a hot day at the park. Number 4. Revenge of the Mummy. Traveling back to Universal Studios Florida, in the New York section of the park, you'll find the ride Revenge of the Mummy. It opened on May 21, 2004, and is an enclosed steel roller coaster and dark ride hybrid that's sure to give you a sizable dose of thrill. The facade is the Museum of Antiquities, but as you enter, you realize you're stepping onto the set of a new Mummy sequel. As you board your minecarts, the ride starts off as a pretty tame dark ride, but the second half is where the experience takes a turn. You're then launched into the main coaster section that reaches speeds of up to 45 miles per hour. It's a thrilling ride through the dark that includes a lot of smoke effects, and you'll have no idea which way you'll be turning next. This ride also has a single rider line which can help cut down on the wait time, but once again, be prepared to store your bag and loose articles in a free locker before you enter the ride. Revenge of the Mummy is probably one of the best thrill rides at Universal, and you'll definitely want to ride it over and over again. Number 3. Jurassic Park River Adventure. Next, we'll move back to Islands of Adventure, where in Jurassic Park, you'll come face to face with dinosaurs pretty much everywhere you turn, especially on the water ride Jurassic Park River Adventure. It opened on May 28, 1999, also as one of the original opening day attractions, and is definitely considered a Universal classic. As you board your raft, you'll embark on a water cruise exploring the iconic world of Jurassic Park. The gate opens and suddenly you're faced with lush landscaping and animatronic dinosaurs everywhere. After you head up the lift hill into the indoor show building, there's only one way out. You'll soon find yourself heading down an 85-foot drop at a 60-degree angle, reaching speeds of up to 50 miles per hour. At the time when it was built, the drop was the tallest found on a water ride in any theme park. Now do prepare to get wet, but you probably won't get drenched on this one. Jurassic Park River Adventure comes in with the longest ride time on the list at 6 minutes and 30 seconds, and it wouldn't be a trip to Islands of Adventure without paying a visit to Jurassic Park. Number 2. Hollywood Rip Ride Rockit. Universal Studios Florida is home to the next ride, which can be found in the Production Central area of the park. Hollywood Rip Ride Rockit opened on August 19, 2009, and was the park's third official roller coaster. Now get ready to travel 90 degrees up the 167-foot lift hill to then reach a speed of 65 miles per hour as your ride vehicle then makes its way through the non-inverting loop. Even though you never actually go upside down on this ride, you'll find yourself twisting and turning through the rest of the track with a few more smaller drops on the way. It's a smooth ride and definitely a lot of fun. Now before entering the queue, you will pass through a metal detector, so everything you're carrying with you needs to be checked into a free locker before riding. Hollywood Rip Ride Rockit does have a single rider line that could help cut down on the wait time, and with a ride time of 1 minute and 45 seconds, it's nothing short of a thrilling experience the entire way through. Number 1. The Incredible Hulk Coaster. Heading back into Marvel's Superhero Island at Islands of Adventure, we'll find the fastest ride at the Universal Orlando Resort. The Incredible Hulk Coaster opened with the park on May 28, 1999, and is a B&M sitting coaster. As you head through the lift hill tunnel, get ready to be launched, where then you'll reach a speed of 40 miles per hour in just 2 seconds, then find yourself reaching a top speed of 67 miles per hour. This coaster takes you for a spin and has 7 inversions, including a 0G roll, a cobra roll, 2 vertical loops, and 2 corkscrews. If you're looking for the ultimate thrill at Universal, you need to ride this coaster. Now, like Hollywood Rip Ride Rockit, before entering the queue, you will pass through metal detectors, and anything you're carrying with you, including everything in your pockets, needs to be checked into a free locker before riding. The Incredible Hulk does offer a single rider line, but it doesn't really cut down wait times too much, so be prepared to wait for this one. With a ride time of 1 minute and 15 seconds, the adrenaline pumps right through you, and you'll definitely want to ride this one again. So, in your opinion, what's the best thrill ride at the Universal Orlando Resort? How many of these rides have you ridden in one day? Leave a comment down below and start a conversation. Thanks so much for watching. Click the TPM icon on the screen to subscribe to this channel, and check out some of these other videos which we're sure you'll like.